Hello, Joyce Burgess.
Good morning, Angela. How are you this morning?
Doing well, trying to stay cool in this extreme heat that we're having, but all is well.
Girl, you haven't seen extreme heat. Down here in the South, it's
I can,
very hot and
I,
humid, but we did get
yeah,
a little rain this morning. So,
good, good, good. I can only imagine.
yes, yes.
So
Well,
here in yeah, go ahead.
we are, we are here today to continue our conversation about AI, artificial intelligence. I'm Joyce Burgess with the National Black Home Educators. Web address is www.nbhe.net. Our email address is contact@nbhe.net. If you have any questions as it relates to you as a parent being completely in control of your child's education, monitoring it, overseeing it, the National Black Home Educators is here to help you. So to us, and we'll be happy to serve you in any way we can. So get this conversation going, huh?
Well, let's do it. I've been here since it's back to school time season, right? I've been seeing a lot of information about AI in our education platforms. And as parents that teach our children at home, I think it's important for us to stay up to date as to what's going on so we can stay in par with what's going on in, the world at large, but we can also know as these tools are being rolled out, especially when it concerns our children, what they should be involved with and what we should look out for as parents, what we should stand guardian over, just as when we opened up the internet, the World Wide Web opened up, right? To
Mhm.
households in general, we had to monitor what our kids had access to. So, in like manner, we have to be knowledgeable as parents, and we have to understand with AI being implemented, what should they know, and what should
Exactly.
we, kind of guard them with, because we can't just let them loose with AI. So these things are starting to be implemented in our learning materials. And if we do any learning platforms online, there's AI embedded in it. So we can't avoid
Mm.
it. We can't bury our heads and put our heads in the sand. But what are some of those things? So I thought we talk about today, Joyce. What are some of those things we should look out for as parents on these learning and education platforms to just kind of guardrail our children with the subject of AI?
Absolutely. And parents may want to know, well, what is the purpose of this? The purpose basically is, as a parent, you have total responsibility for your child. And I would recommend that you not allow your child to plot their own course, set their own course on any level, educationally, recreationally. And I are here just to help you or to offer to you suggestions. That's our disclaimer, that we're here to offer you suggestions and give you uh, um, thoughts on what you should do as a parent to be that guardrail for the safety and protection of your child. So let's get into it, Angela. Let's
Absolutely.
dive deep into it.
So I just want to make mention too that we have a newsletter on the website, and the monthly newsletter gives you these technology tips, digital tips, things like that, because that's my expertise that I bring to the table. But this month, for the month of September, I'm going to do a special edition, and it's going to talk about things that parents should know or be aware of or ask themselves when they're looking at these tools that are online that have this AI embedded into them. So in essence, we need to make sure as parents that we need to understand how the data is collected when we're using AI platforms. We need to make sure that there are guardrails. Most of the general platforms that are available today to the general public you have to be 18 and above, even with Google Gemini, which is something that I've been trained on because I'm a Google certified trainer. They're implementing Google Gemini in the classroom, but it is for users 18 and above. So most of those understand that AI platforms, they have to be kid friendly. They have to have that, I say guardrails, but they have to have that censorship in it so that the kids can't go on there and inquire and put prompts in there to get information, and it's just open field. Those that information that's pulled into those AI tools have to be kid approved, kid friendly, right? So it's not just the general information that's being pulled in. So the technology is there, but sometimes the legislation and the rules and regulation are a little bit slow to catch up. So as you're looking and exploring, just make sure that the content that is being pulled through these AI tools are appropriate for your child's grade level or age level, comprehension level, etc. But as a parent, we have to be involved. We have to get on these platforms, Joyce, as
Yeah, and I know we put a lot of emphasis on parental guidance, and we do that because fundamentally, and the bottom line, parents are the only ones with a vested interest in their child's education, whether for good or whether for bad. And so we're just calling parents to remember that they are accountable for their children, whether they have them homeschooled, whether your child is in public school, or whatever form of education you as a parent have chosen for your child, are the ultimate one responsible. And so that's why we offer these guidelines, or these suggestions and recommendations about what's happening out here in this new world of education now. It's
right,
not just an We can't just have a mindset that it's an anything goes.
right,
We
right.
can't have that mindset, or a one size fits all, right?
Right. And we can't have the mindset that the computer is going to teach our child now, because that's
Right.
the thought that I'm seeing. Oh, we don't need teachers anymore. We don't need the parents. We just let the AI teach the child. No, we always need to be at the table understanding what's going on behind these AI screens and and
That's right.
just have to be the guardian over that. So don't fall for all of that. Yes, we need the teachers, we need the parents, we need to stay closely connected to these AI tools and to what our children will be gaining from these tools. So that's all I have to say about today.
Now, Angela,
Yes,
you mentioned about on our website. Are you talking about NBHE's website or AVS Scholars website?
advscholars.org is my website, but I'm housing all of this information. I'm giving it exclusively to NBHE. So the Digital Digest newsletter,
Okay.
the podcast that we're doing, all of that is kind of tailored toward NBHE families. So all of that information can be
Okay.
found on nbhe.net. If you have any questions for us, reach out to Joyce. Joyce's information, she's connected to me, so she can get any questions to me if we need to address any specific questions that you have.
Sounds good. Sounds good. Okay. All righty. Well, there you have it for the day, and we will be back with these very short, very brief, to the point videos or podcast about AI. So
Okay.
thank you, Angela.
Thank you
Thank you
for
so
joining me
much.
today. See you next time.
See you next